feel like I've talked about this about 37 times already, so if you don't care, feel free to not care. But I have an update to give you guys on the long journey of Xbox Game Pass streaming on Microsoft's Surface Duo. It was a big feature at launch, and then it randomly got broken and stopped working, and I showed you guys how to uninstall the updates and to maintain that functionality. The functionality, of course, being the fact you could play a game streaming with your controls down here and your game up here. Well, they broke that. Well, you can uninstall the updates and continue on as if nothing had happened. Well, now, according to Reddit user BDOV Pro, there is a new fix for this. The normal Game Pass app, when you update it, just immediately crashes on Surface Duo. I can confirm that this is the case. I've tried this, you open it, and it just crashes. I've cleared storage, and it just crashes. But apparently, the Game Pass beta app has fixed Surface Duo. So what we're going to do it very quickly is I'm going to show you how to get the Game Pass beta, the newest one, the version he's talking about here, or they're talking about here. We're going to go from there. Luckily, getting the beta is very, very simple. Typically, you go on to the actual app you're looking at, and then there's an option in here to join a beta. That's not the case here. There's actually an entirely separate listing, Xbox Game Pass beta. Install that, and we're going to open it up. And first, let me make sure that it is, in fact, the same one. Let's scroll down, 2212, 231018. It is the exact same one. So let's open that up. And it's not crashing, so that's a good first step. I'll show you the normal one here. I'll try to launch it, and it should just crash. Yeah, there it goes. So that's the normal one. The beta one is still functioning. So let's sign in, and we're launching a game. Let's go ahead and put it into a spanned mode, and that is a great, great first sign to see. It appears to be functioning. Let's rotate. Actually, I think I have auto rotation turned off. I do. So let's rotate that around. And yeah, guys, we are up and running. The controls should appear here shortly. Actually, with this game, it's a little bit funky because it uses your touchscreen a bit too. I always use this game, and I have to explain this every time. Perhaps I should pick a different game to show off this feature with, but I digress. It is functioning, and I will show you the controls here in just a moment. Okay, there you go. Controls on the bottom, game up on the top, running on the Game Pass beta application. So again, shout out to this particular Reddit user because you are absolutely correct in your assessment. That does, in fact, fix things. Now, there's a little bit more to the story, though, some backstory that I want to share. When all of this first got started, there was a Reddit thread about this, and Mr. Daniel Rubino himself did comment on this thread. He said the beta version is working, so a fix is already in. And that was mostly true. The actual controls were not working. It wasn't crashing, but the controls were still not working. But then Daniel posted this. He's hearing the gaming mode is not coming back. Going to try to get something to confirm. And then apparently they posted a story on Windows Central that the Xbox team had changed their mind and they are actually going to bring it back. And that's why we're seeing it in the beta version. I'm extrapolating that last part because this post is from 5 days ago. But at any rate, to restate things, apparently this feature wasn't removed on accident. It might have been removed on purpose. And then the Xbox team decided to put it back in. If that is true, I would say that is kind of a scary thing for them to take a feature that was advertised for this device and to say, we don't really care about maintaining that anymore. Let's remove it. And then I guess they saw us complaining and being upset about it, and maybe that's what encouraged them to put it back in. Definitely not the news that you would like to be reading, that a feature like this lived on the razor's edge, if it will, of being removed or not. But that might be where we are. At any rate, with that beta version, it is fully functional again. I'm showing you how to get it yourself. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Microsoft can keep a hold of their Xbox team and convince them to not remove this feature for some reason going forward. So guys, once again, shout out to BDOV Pro on Reddit for pointing this good stuff out. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.